Hey, what's going on, guys? We have the first official full-length trailer for Shane Black's The Predator here, as we got the teaser trailer last month, and we had an extended TV spot during the NBA Finals, which showed off the big villain of the film, which is the upgrade Predator. Now, this trailer expands upon that, as well as introduce some more new concepts, a bit more hints as to where the story is going, and like kind of the overall conflict in this movie, as it is bigger than it seems on the surface. So basically, I'm just going to do a quick breakdown at the very big key points that I think were revealed in this trailer. Hopefully it doesn't spoil the entire film or anything, but it seems like a lot of stuff was revealed in this trailer, and it actually is much better than that teaser was. The trailer starts off with unmarked cars going into some sort of a secret facility. We hear Sterling K. Brown's character, who is Agent Traeger, talking to Olivia Munn's character, and he's telling her essentially what his job is, and he's one of those, black book government agents that is tasked with catching stuff that falls out of the sky. So you obviously know from the get-go that he's dealing with extraterrestrials, aliens, some kind of an Area 51-esque government agency, which also ties into the son of Peter Keyes, who's in this film, actually played by Jake Busey. We see another shot of Agent Traeger walking in the woods at night, presumably with Boyd Holbrook's character and a team of mercenaries, as they get ambushed by the Predator himself. Now, interesting thing about these shots here when Traeger is holding his flashlight, if you look closely at his shoulder, it almost looks like he has a plasma caster or some sort of advanced alien technology that's on his shoulder there. It looks kind of interesting. I'm not sure if this is Predator tech or something the government has actually just made on their own. Alright, the next couple shots we get a flashback of when McKenna first discovered the Predator during his, expedition in Mexico with his original team, because it said that he was a sniper down there working on missions. That's when he actually had the first encounter with the Predator, and that's why Traeger and his men are questioning him. Next up, we get the main shot of Traeger and some other agents walking into one of the Predator ships. Presumably this is the Ark, as it was described in the leaked script, and this is where the actual upgrade Predator comes from. So this is his ship that the government actually gets its hands on, and that's why he actually comes to Earth. I guess that also ties into the kid playing around with a little, beacon or icon. Maybe that calls the ship to the Earth, crashes there, upgrade is stranded, and he's also after these other Predators that were captured or defected to the government. These next couple shots are interesting. It looks like we're inside the laboratory again that we saw in the teaser, but we can see a better scope of everything. Definitely doing testing on the Yautja himself, as he's presumably still cranked at this point, because in the next shot we can actually see him kind of waking up and freaking out. That's why all the scientists are trying to pin him down. But basically it looks like they're going to be doing a lot of testing on the Yautja species in this film, and I guess that's how they figure out that they're genetically upgrading themselves on each planet they visit. One thing that I found was really interesting is how Sterling K. Brown's character actually teases that this film is setting up something very big for the Predator mythos, because he says that they don't just stand around and make hats out of rib cages, that they actually conquered space. And that's a concept that was introduced in the AVP films, if I remember correctly, and it's obviously stuff that's been in the lore before that. I mean, they go around different planets and they've been through here throughout history and time, but really when you see them actually conquering stuff, we definitely saw that in the first AVP movie when they kind of, were ruling over primitive man and stuff and helping them build the pyramids. So that's an interesting thing that they're bringing back for this film. I'm guessing that it's also setting up like a larger conflict, the Predators possibly wanting to conquer Earth itself. And then again, the trailer ends with some really cool shots of the upgrade Predator, obviously in HD now, and some more shots of just the regular Predators that we're seeing in the film, the captured one, some of the other shots of him. So that's really cool. One thing I do like is how they acknowledge that the real-time thing is past, so obviously the tech of these Yautja is much more advanced and everything. The eyes light up when he puts on his biomask. There's probably some other features that they've upgraded as well in terms of their tech and gear, because it has been like 30 years or so since the Jungle Hunter encountered Dutch and his team, and the City Hunter encountered Harrigan done years ago as well, so I really like that they've put that part of the continuity of the series. But that's pretty much all the stuff that we can pick out of this trailer. Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you guys like this trailer more than the previous teaser, and is this stuff getting you more excited to see this film? The idea that there's like bigger conflict being set up, you know, some of the other interesting things, the government testing on the Yautja themselves, the secret government agency, McKenna's character. Obviously there's a lot more humor in this trailer as well, and that Shane Black touch to it. So like I said, put your thoughts down in the usual spot, and for more updates on the Predator and the Alien universe, be sure to subscribe to Hybrid Network. Thank you guys again for checking this video out. If you want to get even more updates from us, check out our social media platforms, our website for news and editorials, and if you want to see our content improve and help us out, donate to us on our Patreon and you can get exclusive rewards.